Check, check. Microphone check. Hey. Check, check. All right, let me know how it's sounding, y'all. Looking and sounding all right? Should have, this is a test run, by the way. New system, new setup. I got to work out some kinks still. I got to redo my stream scenes and stuff, but I have migrated to a new 2020 Creators PC. So let's see how it sounds, how it looks. Should have the ability to do 1080 60 now as one of the quality selections for you guys. So let me know if that works from where you are. Hi, Somya. What up, Tom? Let me know if it's sounding good and looking good, man. How's that sound, y'all? Oh, I'm so stoked that this works right now. All right, so I've been gone for a little while, as you guys know. I've been on a little bit of a hiatus. I've been having to get a new setup dialed in. I have migrated now to a new 2020 Thunderbolt setup, an Intel chip with a Thunderbolt equipped motherboard, and it's been an incredible amount of troubleshooting to learn how to get Thunderbolt audio drivers from Universal Audio Equipment to work on a Windows PC setup. It is amazingly complicated, tons of workaround, tons of driver issues, it was hours and hours of reinstalling, running tests, wiping and reinstalling Windows. But it's I think it's finally the best that it's been ever. And not only does the sound, I think, has improved immensely, I think that the video is even better now. And I'm no longer bottlenecking my CPU. I am able to stream in 1080 60 while recording it, while running Thunderbolt fully plug-in mixed audio, while downloading games. I could even run games. I'm running a new system that's I've been saving and dialing it in and figuring out if it's gonna work. And big shout out to Keith Marrow for helping me figure out this setup. So this was inspired by his recent 2020 Creators PC. So here we are, and I think this is going to be the best looking and sounding live stream kind of guitar stuff that it can pretty much be. I've been really researching this stuff based on a lot of other streamers and streamer quality and stuff like that. I still don't have my second monitor here working, so I'm actually using a chat feed over here on my iPad. So I'm glancing over here at my feed just to make sure everything looks and functions well on my new monitor up here. I just have my computer set up on the other side of the studio desk now, so I need a longer cable. But yeah, I think this is good. So now what we're going to work on next is going to having a second camera that'll have a kind of an up close angle of the fretboard and stuff that will sort of fade in and out every minute or two when I'm doing certain song performances, that kind of thing. So that'll be coming up probably next. If you guys can help me get to that goal, we got a little tip jar down here. Every little bit counts. Otherwise, I hope everyone's doing good. Just enjoy the stream. I'm going to work on some music. Let's work on this song that I've been doing. This is going to be a single that I'm going to have out by early in 2021, looking hopefully by January. I'm going to start tracking this now that the new setup is put together in the other room with the Mac. It's been dedicated now to just doing audio, since now this PC is going to be just for video and streaming. and obviously gaming too. Been having a great time playing Cyberpunk on the maximum settings. It's been flawless for me. Heard a lot of problems for console players and such, but that's been a lot of fun. But let's work on some music. Okay. I had that piece that I was working on for a while there. I've sort of visited it a little bit again since then. Oh, is that my buddy Ian? What up, Ian? I miss you, man. I hope you're doing good. I want to talk to you soon. All right. What up, Aston? What up, Dusty? Go ahead and feel free to chat. Say what's up. I'm pretty good at responding in real time if I can. I'm going to try to get used to watching this little guy over here and ignore this setup now. Looks like everything's functioning on my Streamlabs setup, so we're going to go ahead and move that aside and focus on you guys right here. What up, what up, what up? Okay. I got a new signal chain going with a nice classic Avalon preamp going for the guitar signal, and I think it sounds pretty good. Okay. Added a little bit of a slight chorus to the wet signal too, and the auxiliary sends. I feel like it brightens it really well. With as dark as the 7-string is, it's nice to have something to brighten that up. All right, so I was thinking about starting the piece with kind of a cascading harmonic thing that leads into being a little bit more intense before it jumps into the groove. So let's mess around with that a little bit. I've obviously done that before, but it's not something I've done on a track in the more recent years, and I want to get something new out with Candy Rat, and this is something I've really always enjoyed approaching with certain songs. So let's see how it goes. Whew. It's a little chilly out here in Sacramento, California. How is it where you folks are at? Let's warm up and just cycle through this a couple times. warming up here, having some fun. I wanted to come up with another progression in there. Let's just kind of jam a little, see if I can come up with another progression to break it up a little bit. Let me know how the sound, the latency is. This is a brand new setup. We just migrated to a PC from Mac. This is the first live run we've done since. Please give me any suggestions on the audio, on the video. We do have a 200 millisecond input delay. It should be lined up pretty well, but please let me know what you think. I'm reading, I am watching, I am responding. Thanks, Blip Blop. What's up? From Moscow. Hey, what's up, man? I owner. Please feel free to tell me if I'm saying your name wrong. Thanks, Somya. Thanks, Tom. All right. Let's work on this piece a little. Obviously, I've got a lot of reoccurring little like lines and riffs, which is great for this structure so far on this song. But let's see if I can't do something different. So let's see if I can find a little progression to break up, maybe to add as a bridge or as another verse or chorus kind of thing. We'll see what it turns into, but let's jam out a little bit. I've been really digging this progression here. So. Maybe not that last note there. Oleg. Nice to meet you, bro. Maybe I like that. That chord's nice, so. Maybe not back right into that, but just seeing if it fits the groove at least, keep the tempo at least. The thing that I can always do is go back and mess with the tempo later and see if the groove pops up and varies in my head or in my recording, whatever it is that I'm doing. But for now, we can sort of play around with it in the similar tempo that we got going. We're, I think, kind of close to 150 right now, somewhere around that. Let's see if we can't fine tune that tempo. Yeah, pretty much. We'll do 149 for now. All right. Everyone having a good day? How's everyone doing? I know things are crazy around the world. I've been sort of just trying to work a lot. I've got a few jobs right now so that I can finance this live stream studio and the next record that I'm working on. We're going to be doing some singles in the beginning of the year with Candy Rat Records. So thanks for being patient, folks. I appreciate you. All right. What up, Jeff? playing around here. This is just total free doing whatever. This is just a test run that happens to be going great, and I'm super stoked. So glad you guys are here. The new setup seems to be working really well. So just going to keep messing around with this song. It's been a little bit since I've gone live for you guys, so feel free to chat. I'll chat with you. What up, Jeff? Yeah, that melody, just something about it, right? Just trying to figure out like a new progression to throw into this song somehow. I don't know. I like that progression so far, you know. Kind of leads back up to, or at least back into, you know, being that kind of key. So. Okay. Let's see what I can do with this. Because I also like some stuff like that. Really into lap tapping, YouTube admin, but to each his own. I'm all about just playing like this. I like tapping, just not lap tapping. up from Brazil? Thanks, dude. Avoz. Jeff, am I slapping the 19th fret harmonic in the lowest string? Yeah. That little guy right there. Thanks, Oleg. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Bliblop. Thanks, YouTube admin. getting warmed up and then trying out some new things with this song here. Blip Blob is asking if I feel limited sometimes if my fingers do things they already know. Yeah, well, there's definitely easy ways to get trapped into doing that with obviously muscle memory and then drilling techniques a lot. Also, there's a habit of doing these open tunings, right? And then these open tunings kind of lock you into just playing the tuning, not really working on a piece of music, right? And I've definitely been guilty of that, like we all have in the past. But there's definitely things you can unlock in certain tunings for sure. Some tunings I've stayed in for a long time until pieces of music came out, like String Slinger, for example, and that open kind of minor tuning. But right now I'm actually playing in like a standard, and I'm just sort of trying to play things that are similar to what I'm already writing in. Although I'm trying now a couple, new progressions and stuff to see if I can throw them in there somehow. What I'm trying to do is I'm basically trying to, redo things over and over again to see if something new comes out when I'm in the groove and in the moment. So that's why you're hearing me repeat a lot of these little parts, and then something little different kind of comes out at the end of each little take and that sort of thing. I'm recording everything too, and I'll review it, cut it up, post it on little clips on Instagram, that sort of thing. There's some good moments that I definitely caught in there, and that sort of turns into my catalog of little ideas and clips to start putting together. I'm also recording this in a DAW too, just so I can grab snippets of it, and I can do a retracking session in my actual recording console room later if I really need to. So yeah, there's a couple, things that I'm doing right now. But yeah, as far as the bluesy jam, I'm definitely still working on that bluesy jam. There's also another jam I'm working on too that's like kind of a more melancholic kind of a thing, that's like that one that's but yeah, for now, I'll mess with some of those songs in a second here. I could mess with that song. I could mess with the bluesy tune. You want me to mess with the bluesy one? Let's check out the bluesy one. What was the groove? It's like 110, something like that. That's fun. That might be fun to jump into that groove. So, yeah, there's something still there with the blues tune. I haven't jammed that in a while, so I just kind of wanted to keep going with that. Avaz wants me to play my version of Andy McKee's Ebon Coast. I do like a little kind of a Hawaiian reggae version of it. I was staying in Hawaii and just couldn't stop listening to reggae and jamming reggae, and I had been piecing together that song by ear, and so it just turned into my own swing kind of groove to it. So we'll jam that out just to warm up real quick. It's been a while. I miss my buddy Andy. Hope he's doing good. Got some fresh strings. Fresh boys. Actually, I've got a brand new set of the new Ernie Ball Paradigm strings, and they're amazing. What do you guys think? I think they sound really awesome, actually. The low end, the clarity, I'm pretty happy with them, man. And the whole thing that they don't break is pretty badass, too. So, all right, let's jam out Andy McKee's Ebon Coast. What's the tempo on that one? I think it's like, $120, $122. I used to play Michael Hedges stuff a long time ago. I don't really remember it anymore, though. Let me get a little water break real quick. This is a 7-string guitar, actually. This is my prototype 7-string guitar. Bliblob's asking if I have a special low string that's giving me all this low. And yeah, this is the prototype Adrian Blue model that I'm working on with Furk guitars. It's not going to be so much of a signature model as it's going to be a model that I endorse, a production model 7-string. And we're going to release a few different options in the Color series and the Rainbow series. And I'm really excited to get that out on the market next year. I've actually just had talks with Peter Furk recently, and we're going to be making progress on the 7-string project soon. But it's fit onto a 6-string neck, so it's a little bit closer string spacing, but it's very comfortable for me. I'm able to get a lot of really awesome bar chords and stretches and runs going on this thing. It's opened up a lot of new doors having baritone and standard in one instrument, while also, you know, opening up a new instrument entirely. So. Feeling good, guys. Feeling good. That was fun. Thanks, Blib Blop. Thanks for requesting that. Appreciate you, Somia, Avaz, Tom. Yeah, Thomas and Andy are good friends of mine. Love both those guys. They played a big role in helping me get my career off the ground and helped me find a direction and a sound, and definitely spent some time with both of those guys doing some gigs and just chatting about life and music. So I'm very grateful to have been able to take in some stuff from that. Glad you dig it. Antoine is also a huge influence of mine. Oh no, the COVID-19 joke from Nephilim Glass. Here we go. What up, homie? Seth, thanks, bud. Appreciate you. Fresh strings here. Getting some little cleanup here. I think someone asked me, Tom, you asked me to play New Silver Breeze. Might play that. We'll see what happens here. It's been a while, but that sounds like a fun tune to play right now. If you guys dig what I do, every little bit counts. I got a little tip jar down here. Trying to work my way up to getting a second camera for you guys for these live streams. Going to start programming in second scenes to fade in and out with up close shots of the fretboard and stuff. It's also going to help finish up the final shots and edits of the Patreon tutorials that we're launching soon. So every little bit counts. If you guys can donate a little bit, that would be great. That's great. All right, we're going to go into this tuning here, but before we go into New Silver Breeze, simply because I know it's going to wreck some strings, let's mess around a little bit with this other tune I was working on. You guys remember that kind of Egyptian kind of sounding tune I was messing with? Let's see if I can improvise a little bit of that, see what we can come up with here. I think I was messing with a capo and an ebo too. Let's see how that goes. All right, here we go. This is going to be sick. Where's that capo? All right. Got that G7 Performance 3. This capo still got some. All right. Ebo got some batteries. Let's hear it. Hey, good night, Bliblob. Chile, abdias. Falling out of tune a little there. There's a tempo on that. I like that. 140. Later oil fixation. Leaving to the death metal riff. keep knocking these new strings out of tune here. Give them a little stretch. Put them on right before the stream here. All right. Thanks for stopping in, y'all. There's a little test stream here on the new system. Everything seems to be up and running really well, though. I'm glad y'all tuned in today. We're going to get into a regular stream schedule now that I've got the brand new system that's just seems to be working great. Just need to make sure that I'm getting things going on Facebook and stuff still. Is anyone watching on Facebook? I can't tell, actually. I'm getting a lot of comments on YouTube, none on Facebook, though. I wonder if my relay's messed up on Restream. We'll have to kind of investigate. Good night, Oleg. This guitar I've actually only had for about a year and a half now, since it's been made from the factory. This one definitely was my workhorse, though, for the past year and a half. This one's been in something like 6 or 7 countries. It's played something like 150 shows, something like that. So it's definitely seen a lot of work. I've also been pushing the limit of this instrument because it's a prototype for the model that we're going to be releasing. This is a 7-string guitar that I designed with Furk, and we're going to be releasing it as a production model. So this will definitely be available sometime next year. I've just been getting back into meetings about the production with this instrument with Petr Furk. They've actually been doing really well over at the factory in the Czech Republic, but they've had an increasing number of demands, so they've had to figure out how to up factory production while still maintaining, safety for their employees and all their different regulations and stuff. But they're doing a great job out there, and they're really pushing the limits of what they can do more than ever. So they've got a new updates going with robots in the factory, all kinds of cool stuff. So don't quote me on too much of that, though. A lot of that stuff's under wraps, but I'm sure Petr Furk and the Furk Guitars team will be announcing some more stuff soon. And then sometime next year, we will be releasing the Adrian Belew 7-string production model. So I just played an Andy McKee song not too long ago, Mo Gamer. I love Antoine Dufour, though. He's my good buddy, one of my best friends, and he's my mentor, teacher, and producer. So, yeah. But let's, I think Tom wanted me to play New Silver Breeze, right, Tom? I'm going to play that. Let's see how that sounds on the new system here. Let me make sure I'm in tune here. Fresh string. These fresh boys. These are the new Ernie Ball Paradigms, which are awesome strings, but I just put them on before the stream, so they're getting a little knocked loose here. Here we go. Let's see what the tempo is on that one. Yeah, Seth, I've played in Colorado a couple times. I actually almost made my way out there during this year to do a show when they were actually opening up to do shows under restrictions and regulations. I almost went out there and played at Larimer Lounge again, just to fly out and visit my family and stuff. I decided against it. But sometime next year, I'm sure I'll be back playing in the Larimer Lounge in Denver or somewhere else, depending. But yeah. I guess I'm going to go ahead and play one of my tunes here. This is one of my 6-string baritone tunes that I released on my album last year with Candy Rat Records. This is a song that was inspired and written in my tours in Brazil. I fell in love with a place called Nova Prata, which means New Silver City, and this is a song called New Silver Breeze. So this one goes out to all my friends in Brazil. Hope you dig it. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. What up, Red the Shred? Hey, let me know how the feed looks, how it sounds on Twitch. Make sure you're check and see if you can do 1080-60 on the quality as well. So this is a test run on the new PC, and we're gonna play New Silver Breeze, but play it on my 7-string guitar. Let's see how it goes. Aaron Hoberman in the house. Thanks for helping me. That was fun. A little water break. That was a tune called New Silver Breeze from my year's 2019 album, Candy Rat Records, the Adrian Belew Project. Man, this guitar really is so balanced, dude. It's crazy. Just a spruce rosewood. It's basically equivalent to a red series from Furk. But the 7-string, man, they really nailed it. This is something special. This is something that hasn't really been done of this quality before. I've played the only few steel string 7-string acoustic guitar, flat top steel string acoustic guitar 7-strings there are out there. There's very few out there, and they're all subpar quality or they're extremely expensive custom jobs. And we're going to make something that feels, looks, and plays like a high-end custom instrument, but you're going to be able to get it from any other color series options between the blue and the red series, and then you're going to be able to get a custom configurator through the rainbow. But we're going to have an affordable blue series model is the big point here. So I don't remember any Antoine songs anymore, man. It's been like a good 7 or 8 years since I played some of them, maybe in some cases. But Antoine produces, and co-produces and engineers all my work. So you're hearing little bits of Antoine in everything I do. He's even helped me design my signal chain, put together my studio. So there's little bits of Antoine in all my work. Yes. The 7 Strang Gang. All right. What should I play next? What should I play? It's been a while since I played some of my other tunes. That felt really good to play that song, actually. Let's see what we got here. Don't turn on the boost. That's not good. Good thing that wasn't engaged. All right. How about we play what is it? What should we play? How about a song that Antoine loves? We'll play a song that Antoine really likes. This was a tune that I put together actually last minute in the studio with Antoine. This was one that was not quite done yet, and when I got there to record the album last couple years, and so I asked him for some advice on putting this song together, and he helped me kind of put together the last bits of this piece called Rainfall. So yeah, this one's inspired by my love for kind of 80s retro synth kind of electronic music, kind of synth wave and chill wave, retro wave kind of stuff. I've been really into electronic and down tempo kind of chill stuff for a while, and I've wanted to put together a song that sort of invoked and captured that kind of feeling. And so this one's inspired by my love for 80s synth, and this was one that Antoine really liked from the album because he also loves that kind of sound and style. And we both agree that listening to other things besides guitar music is how you bring something different to the table in this realm, especially. So easy to get caught up playing to techniques or tunings or even copying each other knowingly or unknowingly. It happens very, very easily in this style and scene. So we like to listen to stuff that's almost has nothing to do with guitar at all, just so we can bring something different to the table. I'm big on metal and electronic music and soundtracks. So I actually, Sigmund did ask how long I've had it and everything, and I told you I took this on the road for about a year and a half, this past year and a half, not including obviously this year, but all of 2019 and 2020. This guitar, half of 2019 and most of 2020, this guitar, what was it? Yeah, half of 2018, most of 2019, and then obviously this year was Kaput's. But this guitar, went through 7 countries and a bunch of tours all over the U.S. and Canada and Europe. So that's why it's got some battle scars, and I was pushing it to the limit because it's the prototype. All right. This one is called Rainfall. Let's find the tempo. I think it's around 77. 78. that buzzy string was getting to me. Sorry about that, y'all. This just needs a little setup. The winter's been making my action kind of go down, but you learn how to adjust and control it. You kind of heard it down at the end when I was trying to bring the dynamics down. I started controlling the buzz by just making this finger plucking that string a little bit lighter, right? But yeah, I'm using the new Ernie Ball Paradigm strings, and they do sound fantastic. The low end, the clarity, the high end, the volume, I think it's great. Thanks, ABC. Thanks, Sigmund, Leon, Tom. Appreciate you guys. That's a tune called Rainfall. Hope you dig it. It's the last tune from my last record with Candy Rat Records. You can check that one out online. Got a video for it too if you ever want to see it. Yeah, I think everything's sounding and looking really good right now. Everything going good with the delay, the latency, the milliseconds, and timing of the audio. Low end sounds good. Hopefully, yeah. You guys let me know. So let's have some water real quick first. Because you got to stay hydrated on these streams, y'all. I'm going to start getting into doing this more. I've been working 3 jobs so that I can build this setup and design this studio for streaming, 4K multicam setups for video and podcasting, and then having my separate audio recording room with the Mac and the microphones and the panels and everything so I can get the next tracks done here and also run regular streams for concerts, even do podcasts and stuff with the people eventually. Yeah, and then next year open up a commercial studio space. So that's been the plan. And I'm going to start phasing out some of these hours that I'm doing between these 3 jobs because it's been killing me. And I'm going to get back into doing this now that we got the system built. Everything's up and running. Everything seems to be running flawlessly right now. So, and my CPU isn't even budging, guys. This is just awesome. I got an 18-core i9 10980XE. Just an awesome Intel chip. And then... yeah, I got way too much RAM than I'm ever going to need, and got a new graphics card, and everything seems to be running good. Thanks, Tom. You rock, dude. What gauge did I use when taking normal guitar and detuning to B? I didn't actually use a normal guitar. On my albums, I used a baritone 6-string, so I still use the same gauge strings that I'm using now, 13 to 70. Is exactly what I work on. So 13 to 70 has been, even on a regular 6-string guitar, a standard guitar, 13 to 56 has been my home base for quite a while. So yeah, this is a 13 to 70 though with the 7-string. So I got an extra low 70 string. But even on my last album, it was all on 6-string baritone. So that was all B to B. So that was, just omit the high string on this. So it was actually 17 to 70 is what my gauge was on that album, and that's typically what I do. But on a standard guitar, my home base is standard 6-string 13 to 56 mediums. I think we're doing pretty good here. I think I might play String Slinger and close this out, maybe, or no, maybe I don't know. What should I do? What do you guys think? Because it's going to kill my brand new set of strings if I do String Slinger. But hey, that is something that I do. Hey, what up, Tommy? Thanks, bud. Glad it looks good and sounds good. Going to be adding a multicam system soon, so every little bit counts. If you guys can donate, we're going to be working on getting a multicam setup going so I can start fading in and out of some up-close fretboard shots throughout the performances. It'll also help enhance some of the editing that I'm doing for the tutorials that I'm going to launch through Patreon. Sigmund, what up? Man, glad you love your foot guitars. Foot guitars and dogs, man, that sounds good to me. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you like the music. Mo Gamer wants me to play the Mystic. Man, I haven't played that in a long time, dude. I'll have to revisit that before I play that. But, yeah, thank you, Tom. I appreciate you shooting me a few bucks, though. Yeah, I appreciate you shooting me a few bucks. Every little bit counts, man. This has been an interesting time for my career. Everything was starting to really take off, and then obviously, had to put everything on pause for good reason. The health of the world is more important than some guitar guy's touring career. But hopefully, I can get back to it because I know I want to come perform for you guys. I'd love to see you guys at some shows. In the meantime, content will be coming out pretty rapidly, pretty soon here. Now that the system is up and running in the studio. Oh man, Portland with Kendo. Hey, yeah, that was a good show, dude. That was a good show. Yeah, I think I remember you, dude. I think you're a player, and if I'm not mistaken, do you play Native American flute? Maybe I'm mistaken. War Games. There's one I haven't played in a while. I could play War Games. Let's do that. Let's mess with some War Games. War Games is in an open D minor tuning in standard guitar, but we're going to do A minor right now. All right, there we go. On 7th string, this one's going to be D on the high, A on the 2nd string, F on the 3rd, D on the 4th. Then we're going to do A again, and D again, and A one more time. So I'm going to make sure these fresh boys. All right, here we go. We're going to play some War Games. I haven't played this one in a while. Mo Gamer. Yeah, actually, Mo Gamer, I've been doing that. You'll have to tune into my streams more regularly, but I've been doing a bunch of stuff on live streams. If you go look at my catalog, it's all songwriting sessions, and it's all me putting together a few songs that are pretty close to being done at this point. So yeah, I played that actually in the beginning of this whole stream here. So yeah, just check out some of the backlog, rewatch this stream, or maybe scrub back. Otherwise, yeah, next time I will be working on those songs again, because that's mostly what I'm doing on these streams. Just now that I'm closing out the stream, I figure I'd play a couple requests. So yeah, that's been the format and the formula lately. But what you're talking about, doing kind of a live call and response between the viewers and me putting together something based on some sort of collaborative, effort of putting together a song by you guys saying something and me trying it and us going from there. I will be doing stuff like that for members only, and that's going to be something that I'm going to do sometime in the future. We're going to be running that through Patreon, doing unlisted kind of a private broadcasts through live stream, where I'm going to be showing you guys everything that how I put together my signal chain, how I put together all my workflow when it comes to recording and writing, because that all plays a heavy role in that. So yeah. Be sure to check that stuff out once it starts rolling out. Otherwise, this is a tune called War Games that I'm about to play here. War Games was a song that I put together quite a long time ago, and it's evolved and changed and done so many things since then. It's a very fun, heavy, groovy tune to play on the guitar. It also has destroyed a couple of my guitars. But hey, this guitar can handle it. This is the prototype 7-string from Furk, the Adrian Belew model, and it's a workhorse. So let's see what the tempo is on this one. Is it about 137, 138? All right, let's see what we can do here. This one's called War Games. This one's one that was inspired heavily by martial arts, as well as I had a friend leave for the military and never come back, so this one goes out for him. But this one, I love showcasing how you can create the different parts of a drum kit with this kind of song. So you got like your kick drum, right? Got a kick drum, you can do it in a few different places. Even sounds like a kick drum right now. It kind of has that little bit of a flex like a drum head would have. And so I figured out you can actually build your own drum kit, right? This is what I do for not fingerstyle crowds. Obviously, you guys are probably fingerstyle players, so I don't need to do this. But check it out, and you start adding a hi-hat with your left hand. Now you start adding snare. Toms. Now we're going to add bass. Harmony. Melody. There we got a little one-man band right there. All right, now we're going to do War Games. This one's War Games. This one's dedicated out to some of my fallen friends. Let's get that delay back in there. I like that delay in there. We'll bring it down a little bit. That was War Games. Let's clean up these strings so I can at least use them for some recording after this. Probably not, but I'll try to get some clips out of this. But yeah, beginning of the stream, we worked on some new songs. Still going to keep working on those. Definitely ran through some of the songs that you guys know. Even played an Andy McKee tune for you. Thanks for all the requests. Thanks for the chat, y'all. I think this has been a very successful test stream. Everything seems to be working flawlessly with the new system. Big thanks to my homie Aaron in the chat for helping me put together this computer. This was quite a monster, but migrating from a Thunderbolt Mac Universal Audio System to a Thunderbolt Windows Universal Audio System has been quite an experience. I could probably make a video just on how long it took to get the audio drivers to sync up with different troubleshooting methods I had to go through. Ended up being an old ASIO Link Pro tool, a piece of software from a deceased engineer that I had to figure out how to get the software to work since you can't buy it anymore. So that was quite interesting. But we've got everything up and running. Everything seems to be going good. If you guys can donate. It's going to help me get the second cam going on this live stream. We're going to have a second camera up and running sometime in the near future that's going to kind of have fade in, fade out scenes of up closes of the fretboard with a different setup on the cameras. So that'll be pretty cool. It'll also help improve some of the editing and multicam stuff that I'm doing for the tutorials and future videos for Patreon and Candy Rat Records next videos. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you're having a good weekend. I hope everyone's doing okay. It's my weekend now, actually. It's Monday, so I've been working a few jobs, and I'm finally kind of taking some time off to get the system running in the studio and to start getting ready to phase those jobs out so I can start streaming more full-time for you guys and getting new content out. So yeah, if you guys can help out, every little bit counts. Donate right there. Otherwise, you can stream my music anywhere you listen to music online. And we got new stuff coming soon, launching the Patreon soon. So yeah, appreciate you folks. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Adrian Ballou. Yeah, the donation link's actually going to be all through PayPal, so it should be on the screen here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the tip jar right here in the corner. This little guy right here, that's the tip jar, someone was asking. So it's, yeah, Adrian Ballou at yahoo.com on PayPal, or you can go to Venmo. It's Adrian Ballou. Yeah, you can see that also on the donations link on my website for adrianballou.com. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. All right, just checking, scan through, see. Hey, I appreciate you guys like the work. Yeah, donation link. Yep, I answered that one. Just making sure. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Somia. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Kid Clutch. Everyone else who I might have missed. Oh, bumped my camera setup a little bit there. Whoops. All right. Cool. Looks like I answered most of the questions here. Just wanted to make sure. Display is out of focus. Post it below vid. Post it. I don't know what he means. But yeah, I mean, the display goes in and out of focus. It's on autofocus, right? But yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, it's mostly focusing on my fretboard more than me than anything, right? So, all right, cool. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this successful test stream here. Appreciate you guys.